Hey everyone, this is Tristan with Cedar Ridge Campers. Behind me is one of our Deneb XT trailers. We are going to do a little walk around of this trailer today. We're really excited to show you guys, and we've been meaning to do this for a while. So let's get started up front. Up front, just like all of our other XT trailers, the Deneb XT comes standard with a Cruisemaster articulating hitch with a handbrake so you can lock your wheels while you're at camp. It's also really handy when you're rolling the trailer around. If you have an incline on your driveway, if it starts getting away from you, you can use that handbrake to quickly stop the trailer. Also on all of our XT trailers, the ARC 750 comes standard. That also assists you with rolling your trailer around. Also, there's a storage platform on all of our XT trailers up on the tongue. All of our chassis are made with 2x3 11 gauge tube steel. It's all galvanized then, and this customer chose to do the powder coating option over top of that galvanizing. That's an option if you don't like the silver finish the galvanizing provides. Up front is our custom front storage box. This is for a refrigerator. Also has storage on the other side from the refrigerator where you can put on the Deneb. We often will put like a portable power station there to run your refrigerator. Also mounted on top of that is a Rome 95-liter case. This is a really handy place to set your leveling jacks and any other gear that you have. Moving down the side here, you'll see we have full 2-inch welded in rock sliders. That way you can actually use these rock sliders on this trailer. We pride ourselves in building the most off-road capable teardrops on the market. And with the rock sliders, that's one way we do that. Also, all of the wiring and hoses are ran up inside the chassis, so there's nothing to ever get caught up on the trail if you're dragging it over anything. Talking a little bit more about the chassis, we run the Timbren 3,500 pound HD suspension. This is a fully independent suspension. That also comes standard with 12-inch electric brakes. We have about a 32-inch tire on these, giving you about a 20 inches of ground clearance. All of our fenders are stand-on, so you can easily stand on them, along with your platform in front and behind your fender, so it's easy to access stuff on your roof rack. Mounted up on this trailer is, well, first of all, we have our roof rack system. This is totally redesigned for the 2025 Deneb, and this is just a super modular, versatile roof rack system where you can slide your different rails around to mount different awnings, any accessories you want to mount to your roof rack. It's all standard 100 series, 10 series aluminum extrusion, so any 10 series aluminum extrusion fasteners work with that roof rack. Up top on this one, the customer chose to get the Rome Desperado rooftop tent. This expands your sleeping area. So this trailer actually could sleep up to 6 people. It has a queen size bed on the inside, and if you would option it with the bunks, you can put 2 small kids in there, as well as 2 adults up top. So we're probably about the only teardrop camper, for sure, of this size that could sleep up to 6 people. Another thing you'll notice on the side of this trailer are our AC ports. So this is designed for the Zero Breeze Mark III. That way you can pipe the air in there. With the Mark III, you can have an air return and where your cold air goes in. So that way it can recirculate, and it's a lot more efficient than just blowing just cold air in. Moving around the back here, you'll see our leveling jacks. This is standard on all of our XT models. We just put standard tube jacks. That way you can lift the entire trailer off the ground. And another reason we run the tube jacks is you can remove them. They're not just getting full of dirt when you're on the trail. You're not ripping them off when you're going over obstacles. That way you can just remove them and it keeps them safe. On the Deneb here, or on this trailer, we have the 5-pound propane tank. That's to run the stove. We'll show you guys that once we open up the galley. Moving around the back here a little bit farther, Standard on all of our trailers is a 2-inch receiver. That way you can haul a bike rack or anything else, any other accessory that can fit in a 2-inch receiver. We rate that up to 250 pounds. Things that are on the exterior of this trailer, which we'll show you guys real quick. This one is optioned with a 180-degree awning. This covers the entire side really nice. And once you open up the galley, you almost get a full 270-degree coverage around the back with a 180. We also can do 270-degree awnings on this trailer if that's what you would option for. And then that for sure would give you 100% coverage with no gap between your galley lid and your awning. Standard on all of our XT models is a full-size spare tire, and that is mounted up on top of the fender. It's not bolted to the sidewall, so it's not putting strain on your sidewall. These are heavy tires, so we have figured out it's the best to mount it to the top of the fender. One thing we're really proud of on our trailers is all of our trailers come standard with a 30 by 36 entry door on both sides. This gives you, it makes it just easy to get in and out of these trailers. We've had other people tell us we're about the only handicap-friendly teardrop on the market. And also, it's just so much easier to, you don't have to scrunch up to get through the narrow doors. Another thing is with these doors, we have the Arctic turn window built right into them, which is super nice. We'll show you that, guys that real quick. Basically, has a shade and a screen built into it. That makes it just really convenient. They're also an awning style window, which pops open. So you can have them open while it's raining, getting that ever essential ventilation. Move into our custom front storage box. Up front here, this has the Iceco APL 55. This box is designed to fit this refrigerator and pretty much anything smaller. This one pretty much fills it up, so if you have a bigger refrigerator, it probably won't fit. But this, up to a 55 liter, pretty much any refrigerator fits. They're all on 500-pound locking drawer slides. To finish up the exterior, we're going to talk just a little bit about our fiberglass composite body. So all of our trailers are 100% full fiberglass composite. There's absolutely no wood in them. And then we take it a step farther and we spray a polyurea coating over the entire exterior, just giving it a 100% seamless finish on the outside. This exterior coating is extremely durable. It's up to 2,500 pounds of tensile strength. The bottom everywhere is coated. Then we take it and top coat the polyurea coating with a top coat, giving it 100% UV protection, which also gives us a nice shine and it's easy to clean. We're going to move into the galley now, and this is what really sets the Deneb apart from pretty much any other trailer on the market, is the versatility and the modularity of this galley setup. It's also easily removable if you want to use it as a cargo trailer. We'll show you guys all of that. So without further ado, let's move inside. All of our galleys are on compression latches, so that pulls it up against a large 1-inch seal, keeping all of the elements and dust out of your trailer. So back here in the galley, this is a pretty typical setup. We generally run a portable power station, and then quite a few people get a drawer bank and then a stove sink combo. And then a large countertop and the standard shelf, which comes with the center divider. We'll talk just a little bit about the wiring configuration in these trailers. So pretty much we came up with this modular wiring system, and it basically has SAE plugs where you can just plug in, and then we run a pigtail down to a portable power station. This way it's super modular. If you want to add to your system later, it's easy to do. You just simply put an SAE plug on an end of a pigtail and you can run any accessory off of that. We have plugs running into our lights back here. So we have a light which comes standard with the wiring system on the Deneb. So this light is a white, red, and yellow light, so that's nice to keep your night vision at night, to have the red light and then the white light when you want to use it for working and really lighten up stuff. Another option that this customer really wanted was the under trailer lighting. And so we mounted that into this box as well. So this trailer has full under trailer lighting with a switch here on the side. Also, the modular wiring loom comes standard with a USB on both sides. So, or USB and USB-C on both sides. Give you a little walkthrough of our drawer system. So this is our standard bank of drawers. It comes standard with a drawer that locks in and out. And then on top of this drawer, on the top of all of our bank of drawers, we put a sliding or another drawer inside this drawer so it can just slide back. This is a really nice place to put your utensils. The bottom drawer in the bank of drawers is generally just a large, deep drawer for storage. And this side we have our stove sink combo. So this is just a simple, it's a lot like our Vega stove sink combo. Stove comes out, opens up. And then you can either, just whatever water system you choose on the Deneb, you can use for the sink here. This just gives you a nice place for your basin to be able to wash dishes. All of our cabinets are also made of HDPE, so you never have to worry about it rotting out. We like it better than aluminum and other materials people use for, or other manufacturers use for cabinets. This just gives you a nice warm feel. It's not cold like metal is, and it also doesn't dent. We're going to talk a little bit about the versatility of these cabinets. So you'll see in all of our dividers here, and we'll show you this a little bit more. I'll maybe pull a drawer out and show you how easy it is to swap drawers around. So if you want to move this drawer down here, all these compartments, or every slot is the same size. So it makes it super easy and super modular, versatile to basically swap all your cabinets around and use different configurations. So if you order it in this configuration with the stove sink combo here, with your bank of drawers here, and you're 6 months down the road you decide, hey, this isn't how we like it, it's really easy to reconfigure that, and we'll show you guys that here right shortly, how to do that. I'm going to show you how to remove a drawer and put it in a different location if you choose to do that, how easy it is to do that. So first of all, you'll have to remove the drawer. So basically simply release the latch and then just pull the drawer directly off its drawer slides. I'll set this up here for now. And then there's a little screw in each of the drawer slides, front and back. So simply remove that screw in the front, the back. And as you can see, all these, they have a threaded insert, so it makes it super easy. You don't have to worry about finding the location where your drawer needs to go. Take this, put the screw in, and we simply tighten it up. And you definitely don't need a drill to do this. If you want to do it with a screwdriver, obviously it'd take slightly longer, but it's not very much longer. Pull this slide out. Move it over here. Once we got the two sides of the drawer slide installed, simply take the drawer, slide it back on. And there we've successfully moved a drawer in a matter of a couple minutes. And so that's, if you want to reconfigure all of your drawer systems, it's super easy to do that. And that also gives you the ability to, like, if you decide you don't want the stove sink combo when you purchase the trailer, but you want it later, it's easy to do that. You can just add it. You can buy it from us and we'll send that to you and you can easily install it. Next, we're going to move on the inside, show you guys the interior of this trailer, and then we'll come back and we will remove the entire cabinet system, show you guys how easy it is to do that. Moving on to the inside of the Deneb, if you get the whole cabinet system, you have an actual standard queen size bed, so it's 58 inches wide and 78 inches long. If you choose to not get the cabinet systems, then obviously you would have about an 8-foot long interior space. So that's always an option. That's an option if you would rather have like a porta potty or something. That's important to some people to have that inside. You can set that back in the back if you don't have the cabinet systems. On the inside of the Deneb, you'll notice now in 2025 we switched all of our Deneb models to the same walnut wood look that the Vega has on the inside. That's just freshened up the interior and made it feel a lot nicer than what the carpet was before. This trailer here has our interior cabinet option. We can either do bunks or this interior cabinet option. You can do up to 3 bunks, which would just hook into these. If you get the bunk option, it'll have another piece like this just forward where all the bunks can hook into. So it's a super modular system. This just simply hooks into the cabinets, and so it's easy to remove, which we'll show you guys how to do that here shortly. But it's just a large cabinets both sides. And then we also put a USB and 12 volt, which is wired into the modular wiring loom in the back. That way you have a place on the inside here to charge your phone. Up top in this trailer, we have the option just to come standard with just a vent. If you don't get any powering or any power system, you can just have a vent up top here. But most people option for the power system and also the pneumatic arc vent fan. What's really cool about this vent fan is it has the lights built right into it. So with the remote, you can easily turn off and on your lights, as well as it turns on your fan. This fan also has a privacy or a blackout shade. So if you want to totally black out your trailer, even your vent fan, this has the possibilities to do that. So before we remove our cabinet options, the first thing you have to do is to remove the interior cabinets if you have the interior cabinets. It's 100% toolless removal if you get the bunks, but if you have the interior cabinets, there's about 4 screws that you have to take out. So we'll take that out and we'll remove the interior cabinets, and then we'll remove the Galley cabinets, and we'll show you guys how fast it is to do that and turn this into a cargo trailer so you can haul your couch home from the furniture store. So first thing we'll do is fold up this mattress. We're going to set that just up front here. Then I'm going to go around to the back. And the 4 screws you have to remove on the interior cabinets are right here. So we'll remove these screws. It's actually just 3 screws. Back these out. So that's all you have to remove. Super easy to do. And then all the rest of the cabinets totally just come out without any tools. So We'll move to the inside. So to remove the interior cabinets, you remove the 3 screws, and then there's a plug here for your USBs and 12-volt plugs that just simply plugs into your power distribution box here. So you remove all that, and then you go inside and just simply lift the cabinet. Simply lift the entire cabinet assembly off. Bring it down towards you. And if you want to totally remove it, we probably won't outside here, but you simply just slide it forward to your doors and pull the cabinet out of here if you want it totally removed. Now we'll move to the back and we'll show you how fast the Galley all comes apart. So the first thing you'll do back here is obviously remove anything that is on your countertops. Set that down here. Then we'll remove this top shelf, so simply lift it off and pull it forward until it can drop down. And we'll simply remove that out of there. Next thing we'll do is there's a thumb screw on each side with some blocks holding the countertop down. So we'll remove those. And before I forget, we've got to remove all the drawers. That's actually probably the first thing you should do, but simply remove all the drawers by simply pulling them off of their slides. Let's see here. Set these down here. Slide these back in. Next, we'll remove our countertop, and to do that, you will need to remove one side of these top shelf supports. So they simply just screw out. Set that down here for now, and we'll lift this up in the front. Just lift it up. Well, that's dirty. And simply just pull it out like that. The next thing we'll do is remove our drawer dividers. Set these all out right here. Then we can remove our portable power station. And then lastly, we'll remove the center divider wall here. So simply just pull it forward, slide it back, and it comes right out. So in the matter of a couple minutes, you can have the entire cabinets removed from the trailer. Now that they're out, I would like to show you just a little bit the versatility of our dividers here and what you all can do with them. So as you can see, we have the threaded inserts for where you can install drawers, and we also put adjustable shelving pins in here. So if you would rather put just shelves in here, you can do that as well. Also, we have wire tracks on both top and front and back, where you can run additional wires through the bottom of it if you're wanting to. Now we will put it all back together. Just in a couple of minutes, we'll show you guys how to do that. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we'll put the cabinets back together. It's pretty much reverse exactly what we just did. So take the center divider, slide that in. Next are your cabinet dividers. Slide those in. Next is the countertop. Simply take that, come in here like this. Got to find all the grooves for this thing here. And that simply just clips down into place. We'll take and put our counter hold downs, and these have a little slot in them, so you can push down, or get that pressed down really hard so you don't have any movement. Just press that block down, tighten that thumb screw down, and that just makes it really solid. To this other side. Tighten it down good. Next thing is to put the top shelf support in. Get that in. And then finally the top shelf. Here is this. Simply clips in. And then we can reinstall all of our drawers. It's good to slide these out. That way you can line up the runners. So, kind of wet. Got that heavy dew. Now we're back on the inside and we're going to reinstall the interior cabinets. Sorry it's getting a little bit hot out here, so we're probably a little bit sweaty, but out in this Kentucky heat. So lift it all the way to the ceiling, and then it simply just hooks into place. Pretty much all there's to it. And then we go around the back and put the 3 screws in. Simply in the back then reinstall your 3 screws holding the cabinets down. So in a matter of a couple minutes we got our whole entire Galley cabinets back in place. So we basically went from a cargo trailer to a fully functioning camper with a galley in a couple of minutes. This is what makes this camper super unique and versatile, and we're very excited to show you, or to bring this to the market. Thank you for watching this walk around video of our Deneb XT. We're really excited to bring this trailer to the market. We believe it's a really unique trailer that fits a wide variety of campers. So if you want to check out more about the Deneb XT or any of our other trailers, check us out at cedarridgecampers.com. You can also follow us on socials, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, all at Cedar Ridge Campers.